in what has to be looked at as a shocker. I cannot believe that I just looked at the Raw viewership from Monday Night Raw, and it actually was a bump up. The first Raw of the new year saw viewers go up. Can you imagine this? Now, this is a positive for the WWE. This is a good thing for them. Now, before I give my view and opinion of this, let me just get to the report. Monday's episode of WWE Raw, the first episode of 2015, with the Authority's return, drew 3.76 million viewers, up from last week's 3.459 million viewers. For this week's show, the first hour drew 3.801 million viewers. The second hour drew 3.888 million viewers. The final hour drew 3.599 million viewers. So it actually saw a bump up in the second hour, and then, of course, the rating went down. But here's the thing. Everyone was invested in to see what was going to happen, what events were going to happen on Raw. How were the storylines going to flow? How was the show going to come off? And I'm like I said, I think this rating is not going to hold up next week. The WWE is going to look at this rating and then say, oh, this is good. This is how we should keep writing the show. This is how we should keep our storylines going. No, that's not how you should keep things going, because Monday's show was definitely a step down from last week's Monday Night Raw. So WWE is going to look at this rating and they're going to say, oh, we're going to still do the storylines like we're doing. You know, this firing angle must be invoking a lot of interest. No, the fact is they wanted to see how this was going to play out. And now that the people know what happened with Ziggler getting fired, Ryback getting fired, Eric Rowan getting fired, they know that this is not going to manifest itself. If they think that this rating is going to go up next week because of this storyline, they got another thing coming. Because there are a lot of people that actually think Ziggler, Ryback, and Rowan are fired indefinitely, and who knows if they'll ever return. So the WWE, this is the road to WrestleMania. You got the Royal Rumble coming up. You got the WWE World Championship at stake. You have to pick up the momentum. You know, you have to make things interesting. You have to make things compelling. But with the WWE seeing this rating, they're going to think otherwise. They're going to say, oh, this is what they love. This is the kind of content that people love. No, this is because there was no competition from NFL. There wasn't really anything else on Monday night, so people were tuned into Raw to see what would happen. And I guarantee you a lot of people were very mad. A lot of people were frustrated with the current product. And the WWE, like I said, they really took a fall this week on Raw, and if they think they're going to keep this kind of thing up, and the ratings are going to, replicate what the kind of TV they're giving us, they got another thing coming. I'm shocked that the rating was up. I'm glad it's up, but if the WWE thinks that they can stay the course with these kind of storylines and antics, long term it's going to hurt. And while the rating is up, it's still nothing to say, oh, it's awesome. Subscribe.